Depot, a giant warehouse that is the hub for all the men that can't use a paint roller without somehow getting more on themselves than they do the wall. The perfect gathering place for all the folks that whip themselves with measuring tape. They have more saws than a lumberjack nation: hacksaws, handsaws, table saws, rip saws, chainsaws, crosscuts, floorboard, two-man plywood, and there's plenty more, but I'm all out of fingers. And they have more tools than the porn industry. Have screwdrivers big enough to make all their stars shrivel in shame. Walking through the automatic front doors gives all of the carpentry and remodeling hopefuls peace of mind by way of the thick scent of sawdust and the sweet sound of power drills, and a warm smile that radiates from a man wearing an orange vest who most may think is slightly askew. There are signs attached to the 50-foot ceilings creating a map for those that may have the sense of direction of a lemming, but it seems like every path is blocked by carts carrying 10 and 15-foot 2x4s waiting to be measured and sliced by 9 different saws and screwed together to create a magnificent addition to a relatively bland room. Thank you, Home Depot, for bringing hope to all the new Nimrod do-it-yourselfers. But no matter how many times I look through the yellow pages, I can never seem to find the best facility for any struggling writer, searching for a tiny little push to complete their masterpiece. So I ask you, Home Depot, where the hell is Poem Depot? Where is the warehouse filled with the helpers that are dressed not in orange vests, but black vests? And they greet you even though they're disgruntled, and you tell them, hey, I need help on a poem. And so they point you to an aisle and say, metaphors are on aisle 9, and when you reach the Lycas, you know you found your similes. Walk around for a while, and you'll find every line you could ever need. On aisle 6, about halfway down, you'll find all the girlfriend poems, neatly placed and arranged so finding X's is easier, still making sure that they are far enough away from the current to avoid conflict. Aisle 4 houses hopes and dreams, from world travel to being an astronaut, pretty much everything you've ever thought. And right next door, aisle 5 sells sex. On the top shelf is a hard-to-reach, finger-tingling, toe-curling orgasm, and far below that one is the one-night stand with the man that had the artificial hip. Aisle 3 is a storage for all your dark days and fears for your kids and the day your mother died, and aisle 8 has all the insecurities and awkward moments that left you tongue-tied. When you filled your cart full of all the material you need, breathe easy, because you don't have to worry about 10 or 15-foot 2x4s bludgeoning your unguarded shins. After checkout, you'll notice that on the candy bar stands, there's Boost for Confidence and energy drinks chock full of an anti-stage fright vitamin, and another person in a black vest helps you take all your baggage out to your car. I know that I may never find it, but when my annual phone book arrives, I still look for my black-vested poetry utopia, where I can do it and they can help.